This is so special. Not only is it a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for Irene and some recognition for her and what she's gone through, but to have it done with a Catholic organization. There's nothing better than to be recognized by people who had a profound effect on her life, but also with her faith. February 1940, everything changed for my mom and her family. That was when the Russians swept in from the east, went into Krakow, and told my mom and her family they had 10 minutes to pack, and then they were herded on 2 cattle cars. So in Siberia, it was my grandmother, my uncle, and my mom. And it was terrible. It was very cold. The mortality rate was very high. It was a work camp. They did work people to death. And so it was until 1942. Operation Barbarossa, and Hitler turned on the Russians. There was a Polish general who wanted to take responsibility and care of the refugees, the children, and their families. So they did some finagling and some bartering with Stalin, and Stalin said, go ahead, I'm not going to give you any help, but if it's your responsibility, if you want to move these people, then get them out of the work camp. And that became the long trail for the rest of my mom's exodus there through all of the different countries, going from one British colony to another British colony. The journey basically took 6 years. From the time they left Krakow, they went to Siberia. When my mom and her brother and her mother were in Siberia, my grandmother made a Sophie's choice to let her children go with the Red Cross. So my grandmother gave up Richard and Irene, and they went with the British Red Cross. Then from Siberia to Kazakhstan, from Kazakhstan to Uzbekistan, from Uzbekistan to Iran. My mom has a recollection of a dream of her mother coming to her and saying, don't worry about me, I'll be fine. You and your brother will be taken care of also. That was the day my grandmother died. My grandmother is buried in the Polish cemetery in Iran. We have pictures of her grave, but unfortunately we'll never be able to see it. So from Iran, they went to Pakistan, Karachi, Bombay, then across the South Atlantic to San Diego, California, to a U.S. Marine base where they stayed for 2 weeks. The next part of their journey, by train to Mexico. Then they went to Chicago, May 1946. They all came here. She had survived, not only because she was healthy, but because the Blessed Mother helped her. My mom loved Holy Family Institute, and still today, this day, raves about her education and her socialization here. Dawn and Irene met in early 1952 and were wed on July 31st, 1953. After the wedding, they lived on the south side of Pittsburgh, like all good Polish people do. When my mom was pregnant with me, it was time for them to move out and get a house. My mom had a deep abiding love for the church and a deep abiding faith. Everybody that comes in contact with my mom leaves with a smile on their face because she appreciates everybody, because she has experienced the other side of people, the real negative side of people. So she is just the most positive person that you ever want to be with or see, and also very religious. It was so important to her and her relatives and the fellow refugees to have something to cling on to when they lost everything else. They didn't have anything but their faith. That was never stripped away from them. Their belongings, their clothing, their hair. Her faith was never taken away from her. And she taught us how important faith was.
She never let any of the hardships define her, other than to just be amazing, strong, and courageous. And the fact that she could be as sunny and bright and wonderful and loving as she was out of all of it is just a true testament to her character. We're very proud of her, and this is icing on the cake.
we're just so proud that her story is coming out and that we're in a position to share it with other people, because it is a monumental thing when you think about it. At that young age, to go through what she went through, raise a family, and to still be healthy and to be able to receive this honor. It's a great story. And I think the Blessed Mother is probably helping out a little bit more.